Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, YouTube. How's everybody doing on this Freedom Friday? Good morning. Good morning. So today I'm going to talk about something a little bit different. I'm not promoting anything. I'm just here to have an open chat discussion with you guys about my journey and making money in the online space for the past 2 years. And really to ask yourself, what is your why? So I see so many people online every day Googling and searching how to make extra money. And if you've searched digital marketing or make money online, I'm sure that's all you see on your news feed now, which is totally normal because you searched it and now you're in that algorithm. And you see people all over the place making money and making six figures. And I started this journey 2 years ago. I've tried every online job there is for the past 2 years, from Amazon affiliate marketing to Etsy, Shopify. I've taken all the digital marketing courses. So today I just kind of want to get down and deep and personal about what is your why. So if you're on here watching and you're trying to figure out how to make money and you're ready to dive in and make money online, there's one thing that I went back and reflected 2 years ago when I first started, of something that I had to dig deep in myself and figure out, and that helped me get further along in my journey, was what was my why? And so before you dive into trying to learn how to make money, before you take another digital marketing course, or you try anything, you need to do some soul searching and figure out why you are doing this and why you're in this position and how you want to change that position. That will ultimately fuel you and give you the energy and the reason to keep moving forward to make money online. So guys, honestly, I could sit here this morning and tell you off the top of my head 10 ways right now that you could go online and make money. 10 ways. I could tell you 10 off the top of my head that you could go online today, set up and start making money in the next couple of days, start making money. But if you want the longevity of making a passive income and learn how to do it the correct way, the first thing you need to figure out is your why. Why am I doing this? Why am I here? So I'll share a little bit about my story and maybe give you a little insight of what I'm talking about. So 2 years ago, my husband and I were empty nesters. We had been empty nesters for 8 years at that point, and we were both still working our full-time jobs. We were living paycheck to paycheck. And 2 years ago, I was a real estate appraiser. I've been a real estate appraiser for 20 years. And 2 years ago, both of our grown children moved out 10 years ago, and they both moved out of state. They both moved out of state. We're in Florida. We have a daughter in New Jersey that got married to a guy there, and we had a son that got married in Kentucky. So 2 years ago, I was working full time 6 days a week, and I could not just pick up and go visit them. So I was very frustrated after 8 years of our kids being out of the house that my husband and I were capped out at our jobs. Our income wasn't really going to increase, and the cost of living kept going up. So 2 years ago, I saw all these kids on YouTube making money, all these kids on TikTok making money, and I told my husband 2 years ago, I am going to figure out a way to make money online come hell or high water, because I want to go visit my children out of state. So you guys, that was the beginning of my why. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was tired of having to FaceTime our children. So now 2 years later, I have replaced my full-time income by making money online. I don't do real estate appraisals anymore. And I can now take my phone and travel and go visit our grown children. And I have money in the bank. I can take my phone and travel. I can go stay as long as I want. So back to my why. So, in the beginning, like I said, you guys, you jump online and you start trying to make money, but you really don't have any direction of what your why is. Where am I going with this? So money was my vehicle to get to my why. I needed to make income and I needed to be able to travel. So my why in all of this was to go spend quality time with my children. My vehicle to that was to learn how to make money online. Once I figured out my why, I was driven and passionate that I would not give up until I learned how to replace my income as a real estate appraiser and be able to go visit my children without having, back when I was an appraiser, I would have to leave on a Friday night and fly out and be back by Monday morning. There was no taking a break. I had no paid vacation. I had no sick time. I had no retirement. So now you guys, 2 years later, 2 years ago, I had to figure out what was my why, what was going to drive me. So like I said, before you jump on here, I'm not even going to talk to y'all today about what I'm promoting. I want y'all to discover and figure out what is your why before you jump online, because you've got to have, it's a long-term commitment. You guys, it's taken me 2 years after all my failures to figure out how to finally make a full-time income. So you need to know your why, so you're passionate, and make that your number one reason. And like I said, your why is your end result. Your vehicle to get to that why is making money. So if you're sitting there today and you're wanting to dive in and get online, like I said to all y'all that just came on, I could sit here right now and tell y'all 10 things off the top of my head that you can go online today and start making money in the next couple days. So it's not a question of can you make money online. It boils down to, before you make that commitment, sit down and really figure out what is your why, what is your reason. And then you become passionate about it, and you use money as your vehicle to get there. You will get there a lot easier and a lot faster when you have that goal of where you want to be. So you guys, I wake up every day now and still can't even believe that I did it. I learned, I totally invested in myself over the past 2 years. I'm super hard-headed. My husband laughs about it all the time, that when I get something in my mind, I'm not gonna stop until I am there. And you guys, I made it. Now I can go take my phone, go see my children, which was my why. So today, I'm not gonna talk to y'all about digital marketing or programs or anything. Let's talk about your why. And I just wanna put some food for thought in your mind to think about over the weekend. What is your why? Where do you see yourself, where you're gonna be, and how are you gonna get there? Because like I said, before you jump online and start trying to make money, you need to know that why. That is what's going to drive you. That's what's going to be, you're going to have passion for it, and it's going to make it a lot easier and a lot funner to get to your goal. So since I've learned all this, I now have become an advocate for empty nesters and for retirees and I ask the same question to my empty nesters and my retirees when they ask me questions. I ask them the question, what is your why? Why do you want to do this? Why? Because let's get to that first before you start trying to learn how to, learning how to make money online is not hard. It's a new skill, and you do have a little learning curve. So before you start that, you want to know, where am I going with this? Where do I want to be? You guys, 2 years ago, I had a vision. And like I said, my husband says I'm super hard-headed. I had a vision that I'm going to get there, and I'm not going to stop until I do. So like I said, for you guys joining, I've done it all. I've done everything you can do online in 2 years. I've done it. So if you guys want to ask me questions, I can tell you how to affiliate market. I can tell you how to take a digital marketing course. I can tell you how to promote it. At one point I had 3 Etsy shops. I have 1 now. You can make passive income many different ways, and in today's day and time, pretty easy. But you need to figure out your why, and you need to set your goal, and you need to say, I'm not going to stop until I get there. So I'm a huge advocate for empty nesters because I know what it felt like as an empty nester 10 years ago when our youngest daughter moved out. You're on an emotional roller coaster. You know,